Mayor Tubbs, can you tell me a little bit about being a mayor at this point right now with everything that's going on with the country? This has to be an enormous challenge just for someone dealing with coronavirus and all of the sort of attendant issues that have come up with that. But now, we're also seeing a country that is really rising up in defiance of police violence and violence directed particularly at Black people. What does that look like in terms of like what your work is on a daily basis right now?
I would say it's very tough. I'm Black, I'm a man, and I have a lot in common with many of the people protesting and many of the people who have been victims of police violence, not just this month, but over the past 400 years in this country. And at the same time, I'm the mayor who who works with the police department, works with the police chief, helps set policy, and has to message to people who may not even agree at this point that Black Lives Matter. So it's really about just holding space and explaining to folks, being a translator of sorts, and explaining to folks sort of what's at the root of the rage, but also explaining to folks who are justifiably angry how what you're seeing nationally may not be story in Stockton today because of the work we've done over the past 3 years with basic income, with gun violence strategies that center on providing opportunity versus jail time, with our scholarship program, just with how like this police violence, but structural violence has been at the root of how we try to govern and how we know everything's not perfect and we're not going to reverse 400 years in four, but you have a mayor who understands deeply, viscerally, and personally on what's at stake, and also explain to the community that no, we have to do this work and we can be a model because it's good for everyone when Black Lives Matter. It's good for everyone when folks don't feel, and also just really talk about the role of police. Like, do we want police to be social workers and mental health clinician and jobs and everything? Because that seems to be our response to every social ill is cops. And for the past 4 years, myself and the police chief have been very clear that we don't want all of our money to go to the police department. We don't want our response to the neighborhoods I grew up in. Some of our neighborhoods have high crime rates, but also have opportunity, and how we're really focused on increasing investments in those areas. So it's been a challenge, and on top of that, COVID-19. So to answer your question directly, my days are spent in a mix of interviews, in a mix of Zoom calls, talking with my city manager, talking with my police chief, talking to the community, talking to the press, organizing mutual aid things, making sure folks have their basics met, talking with the governor, talking with the speaker, like just talking with everyone to make sure Stockton has what it needs, and that we also take advantage of this moment to actually do the hard work necessary to get to the root cause of a lot of rage and nihilism people are feeling.